It's no secret. We got big problems when it comes to traffic, and it takes too long to get where we're needing to go. It seems like we have too many cars, congestion on the streets, bumper-to-bumper traffic. Thank you, Ro. Traffic on the bridges and in the tunnels. Add to that tolls that just keep going up.
It's like you have to do highway robbery to pass a bridge now and pay for these tolls. All right, take a look at this map. There's a lot going on here, but it's not as complicated as it looks. These are the major crossings around the city. Everything in green is going to cost you, and it's not cheap these days. But the 4 crossings in yellow, some of the busiest crossings in the city, are free, right?
Right.
Brooklyn, Manhattan, Williamsburg, 59th Street bridges, free. The neighborhoods around them are getting overwhelmed with traffic. Does this really make sense to you? I don't think so. We're talking to a man now who's got a big plan. Gridlock Sam Schwartz, you know him, he's a traffic expert. Nice to have you on Good Day New York. What's your big idea?
Well, first of all, great to see Dave and Rosanna. Great to be back today. The big idea is we are paying way too much for tolls. So I recommend lowering the tolls at all the bridges that have nothing to do with the Central Business District. $5 off at the Triborough, $5 at the Throgs Neck, $5 off at the Verrazano. Put them where they belong, and that's Manhattan south of 60th Street. The end result is we'll raise over $1.5 billion or $56 billion over 40 years. And you know what I'd do with that money? I would rebuild the Belt Parkway. We have a highway that connects the Verrazano Bridge, which supplies a lot of trucks, to JFK Airport, big cargo terminal, and we put the cars on the highway and we put the trucks on the city streets. I grew up in Bensonhurst. Trucks would be barreling through all those streets because we don't allow them on the highway. It's crazy.
But, Sam, some people would say, wouldn't they, that, you know, if you lower prices anywhere, you're going to encourage people to drive. You're going to build volume. You're not. It's not just a matter of like spreading congestion. You're going to invite more people to drive into the city, which is what you don't want, right?
That's right. And so for the city, what we have right now is people drive through the city over the free bridges on their way to New Jersey. A trucker in Brooklyn, if he were to follow the truck route and go over the Verrazano Bridge built for trucks, and it's a 5-axle truck, and go out the Staten Island Expressway built for trucks, it would cost him $70.
Wow.
But if he goes on Flatbush Avenue, not built for trucks, over the creaky Manhattan Bridge, and Rosanna remembers the days when I was trying to save those bridges.
I know. And the Manhattan Bridge is still not that great.
It's cracking as we speak. And then barrel through Canal Street and kill a few pedestrians along the way. Canal is more deadlier than is the most deadly street that we have in terms of pedestrian casualties. Goes out the Holland to Lincoln Tunnel, free. So our policy is backwards. We're inviting people to drive through Manhattan and avoid the highways that are built for them.
But, Sam, you know the government never gives back what it takes, okay? There's no way they're going to reduce the tolls on any of these bridges. But maybe it's time to, especially the Manhattan, because I'm hearing that Manhattan Bridge is really being used by the trucks and killing the areas, you know, in the surrounding areas. I mean, we got to do something fast.
Yeah,
and is the mayor aware of your ideas?
Yes. Yeah.
And?
City Hall is. City Hall is very warm towards it, but you're not going to see the mayor lead with his chin.
What about Sada Khan? Because she's been supportive throughout. I think the key here is the state, because it was ruled in the courts that the state has the authority to do this. It's the 3 men in the room. It's the governor, it's Shelley Silver, and Dean Skelos. It's those 3 that control what happens on New York City streets.
The mayor's been so outspoken on so many issues, whether it's trans fats like we just talked about, whether it's, you know, with Sada Khan, the bike lanes, the greenery in the city. Congestion pricing became a dirty word a few years ago when he tried it. Why is it that there's such resistance to this?
Anytime you do something like congestion pricing, you call it congestion pricing, people hear tax. And they hear tolls, and they equate it the same way. And so it's dead on arrival. Here I'm actually lowering it for 600,000 drivers every single day. Also building highways. No pricing plan in the past spent any money on highways, which was crazy. We were taking the money out of the pockets of drivers, giving it entirely, 100% to the transit system. Some of it has to go back to the drivers. We have to finish a service road on the Staten Island Expressway. People that live in Staten Island are trapped. They have to mix with the same traffic that is passing through Staten Island. I want to build a service road, widen the Staten Island Expressway, widen the Belt Parkway, put trucks on the belt, fix the Van Wyck bottleneck to Kennedy Airport. How many times have you sweated it out trying to catch that plane? I want to solve that problem. We'll have $56 billion to solve it if we can all get behind this plan.
Well, I'm behind it.
I'm behind it.
All right, you got our vote. We have no cloud up in Albany, though. I'll just tell you that.
I don't know. You have a lot of cloud in Bensonhurst, I can tell you that.
Anyway, thank you so much. Good luck with the plan.
Good seeing you.